Which choice provides the best evidence for the answer to the previous question? So remember, the previous question's answer was we don't, or it's not about partisan politics. It's about whether you think someone's innocent or guilty based on the facts, based on the principles of justice. It's not based on whether you're in one party or the other. So we need a choice that seems to support that. Let's start with 11 to 14. Well, that would be here to here. It is wrong, I suggest. It is a misreading of the Constitution for any member here to assert that for a member to vote for an article of impeachment means that that member must be convinced that the president should be removed from office. It doesn't really have anything to do with political party here. Certainly it's about voting for impeachment and whether you think the president is guilty or not, but it doesn't get to that crux of the political parties aspect. So we can get rid of A. How about B, 16 to 19? The division between the two branches of the legislature, the House and the Senate, assigning to the one the right to accuse and the other the right to judge, the framers of this Constitution were very astute. So here it seems like we're dividing into two parties, but again, we have to focus on the political aspect, the political party side of things. So not quite right. 42 to 44. The drawing of political lines goes to the motivation behind impeachment, but impeachment must proceed within the confines of the constitutional term high crimes and misdemeanors. So here we go. So notice the author is saying, okay, well, maybe politics goes into it at least a bit in the beginning, but the process must go on within the confines of what that constitutional term, high crimes and misdemeanors, means. So in other words, you have to follow certain principles. It's not just going to be about politics, whether you think someone is innocent or guilty. You got to go to what the Constitution has said, and you have to make the judgment based on that, not based on politics. So that one looks pretty good. How about D, 50 to 52? Congress has a lot to do. Appropriations, tax reform, health insurance, campaign finance reform, housing, environmental protection, energy sufficiency, mass transportation. That has nothing to do with this, so I think we could safely get rid of D. And so the answer to this one is going to be choice C. Another hard question for this particular passage, and again, it's based off of what we previously read, right? You have to answer the first question and get that right in order to have a good chance at getting this one. So I think these two are pretty tricky put together. But overall, find the evidence for that supports your choice, get rid of the ones that have nothing to do with it or seem only superficially to do so, and then go with your answer, which in this case is choice C.